Hello, and welcome to take two of the short server world tour. Last one of the moon server world tour. Last one took an hour, and this one might take even longer since I now have slightly more detail, but it might even be shorter since I actually have notes and things. Shocking. I'm actually prepared. Slightly. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here. Respect each other in the builds. Basically, don't be annoying to anybody. Griefing's not allowed. Stealing, burning things down, so on and so forth. Hacks clients not allowed. Because why not? Because why? Please try to keep the world looking nice. Mostly it's spawned because I kind of want the spawn area to be decent looking. Try to avoid making nerd poles and randomly placed blocks everywhere because they just don't help. The overall map world, Dynamap is this IP address right here. It should be on all the time. You can see on playing with players and stuff like that. And once you read the rules, you want to start playing, just hop on one of these blocks here, and you're placed in the overworld. And once again, the rules are right here once again, except not quite as in nice order. And once again, we have just a very... What? Why? Pardon me. Gotta fix that. There we go. And I don't have an empty hand. There we go. I should have got these out first. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Smooth start. Smooth start. Anyway, let's go ahead and start by looking in this direction. Sure. Okay, there's a path down this way, and if we can go ahead and see in this direction, we come to this little area. This area is a little bit underdeveloped at the moment. There will be stuff over there that I'll be going over again eventually, but currently this is just Joy Boy's stuff, which is currently a work in progress. He is not one of the most active. He's not one of the most active people, so the stuff slowly but surely gets worked on. This is a parkour course from what he told me before. I don't know if that's going to proceed much or anything. So, and that is just Water Slide of Doom. Someone had made that and I just named it the Water Slide of Doom. That's somebody's house right there. That house is abandoned, and that over there is abandoned as well. Someone made it a long time ago when the server was first made, and they haven't been back, I guess. So we're going to be going over this area shortly. I'm just going to go ahead and take a detour over in this direction first. Okay, and if you were to proceed this way, up and around, you were to go ahead and show up here, which this is Louis that house. And if we go ahead and look in here, right here. This was made by Joy Boy. It's a map it's a server map thing of the Stickman. I don't know, of a thing. And just a little house in here. And if we go around and go up here, we go ahead and see his doggies. Who's a good doggy? Yeah, who's a good doggies? You should name them. Anyway, if we go over here, we should go ahead and see that there is two. Oh, where's the second one? Oh, yep, two Jebs, and there should be two dinner bones. Yep, there's both of them. And he has a little wheat field right there. And it is that guy's again. And he wants you to do shears instead of killing him. Obviously. And this is an abandoned house, I would assume, because the sign is still out front. Because I wanted people to label their stuff. And this is kind of abandoned as well. This house, I think, has a little bit of stuff in it. I'm not sure. This was Moonmaster's original house when he was on the server. This was made by the community on like the first day or whatnot. And this was all here, so. But it's been mostly abandoned. Basically, we're exploring the abandoned stuff first before we go anywhere. This goes down to a train station, essentially, but this area, as I said, has been mostly abandoned. Okay, this is new. This is new. I'm not sure what this is doing here, but, okay, I'll have to look at it later. Maybe I'll remove it, I'm not sure why it's there. But these houses here, that's Plasma Wolf's. And this one is abandoned, probably, because it doesn't seem to have any name things have changed on it recently. And we're going to just keep flying around. This one right here is abandoned. Abandoned. Oops, I broke that. There we go. And this here is Joy Boy's house, or no, it's Volt Speed, and he changed his name recently, so I don't forget his new one. But it is Volt Speed. I'm gonna clear out more of my inventory. Okay, good. Okay, and this is Music of Colors place. She has not been on in a while, mostly due to life and things. And there we go. This is just a place from Joy Boy as a present. I'm assuming it was a map, and you go up this side if you want to get up to the top. And normal height is right like this. So if you stay up like me, you're right there. This is how you get down. You know, during the normal bubble stream tricks. And of course, he has some minor items over here. And if we go down here, he has a little bit of a secret area. And it's not very well developed, but he does have a few things down here. What's that? We weren't there. We weren't over there. Yep, let's get out of here. Now, if we go over here, this is a pathway over to the boys. And this is where the train station comes out of, from over there. It comes out here. And if we go ahead and, this is partially abandoned again. Mostly abandoned, actually. And basically, we're just going to take a quick fly over here. And this all continues over to here. And this is a village that has been used. It looks like somebody was working on this. I'm not sure if it's ever going to get finished, though. And there's a house there that they built, and so on and so forth. If we go over here, this is another abandoned project, I believe, and that up there is abandoned as well. And that generally takes care of all the abandoned stuff at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the, we're going to go ahead and fly back to spawn, and take a look at some of the other areas. So, yeah. Server tour again. Okay. Let's go ahead. Now, we're going to go ahead and come back to here. No problem. Yeah, he didn't know. Okay. Now, if we go ahead and over here... Actually, we're going to go ahead and go like this. And as you can see, we're now back at spawn. So now, if we go ahead and proceed this way, we're going to go ahead and get to the community well, which is right here, built by me. And someone destroyed some of the water things in it. Why in the world did that not autofill? Weird. Anyway, that's fixed. And if we go ahead and take ourselves a quick trip down to the bottom, where there is a little bit of a secret down here. Oh no, the chicken died! The chicken died! Oh shoot, we gotta fix that. Neat. Where it escaped. Fix this. Wait, we need to name it. I'll take care of that later. Oh man. So many random things break when I'm not paying attention. It's weird. Anyway, we're here at the first circle area, hub area 1, nether portal right there, castle and farm right there and right over there, and spawn area right over there. Castle, well, and courthouse right over there. And let's go ahead and proceed to court, because we got a court in session. I'm kidding, we don't actually at the moment, but that's anyway. Hey, cleaned up all the shulker boxes that were around here. And there we go. So from there, this is courthouse. This was a tree. Why? Get out of here. Tree of Justice that I first planted on February 13th, 2020. And yeah. And they liked it, so they copied and put it out here. Other random scrubby trees around here. And it's still under construction, as you can see up here. But this front area is pretty well. And random sign that says hi. We're going to delete it. I do so much random garbage cleaning, it's funny. Anyway, okay, you got it. He disappeared. And this is the interior of the courthouse, and I'm assuming it's gonna have a little bit more work done. Like there's gonna be a cage right here and possibly proper judges thing. I'm not sure. And of course the roof needs to be finished, which they're working on it. So if we go ahead and proceed back this way, this is Vilmer's house or V's house, and this is the current thing. She had a fish tank, but oh, and there's still fish in it. Cool. There's still fish in it. And she has a little farm right here. But that's about it. And we're going to proceed back here. And she has a decorative log pile right there. And chest. And this is going to be her house over here. But it is currently not 100% furnished yet. So that's what it's going to be. And over here, there's stables for them. For her. A little bit of farmland right here. Sheep pens, cow pens, that kind of thing. And if we proceed down here, she has her own little hideaway thing. Zombie spawn egg and bed up there, apparently. Apparently that works. Enchanting area, some chests and things. And right here is a zombie spawner, is like right over there. And it is should be dropped down in there, and loot gets gathered right there. Lectern. Case? Ooh. Oh, right. A zombie egg and an anvil. The accused claims nothing was stolen. The defendant claims the items have simply been relocated. Evidence has proved that at least one of the items are indeed relocated. The anvil is now located in Vilmer's zombie base. A zombie egg has been found in a purple shulker box outside the courthouse. The plaintiff still questions if this could be considered griefing. Interesting. I remember that. A little bit weird, trust me. We're not going to go into details. Anyway, that is going to be down here. And that I'm actually going to get rid of probably soon. It's been there for long enough, it's getting annoying me. And these randomly placed blocks here, they might need to get removed. But anyway, over here is the base of the Simps. Sorry. And I die a little inside every time I say that. And these are the people that are in it. And it is somewhat of a slightly defunct faction. Like, they're not extremely active anymore, but supposedly they're going to be more active here soon. Let's go ahead and clear this up a little bit, because now it's bothering me. There we go. Much better. And this was Me-Line Me's house, which is one on the top of the list there, Me-Line Me. But since the Sips faction has been too active, he has moved over to the Aurora base. And this is something he built, and it looks pretty nice. Ooh, fire charge. They'll never know. And it doesn't look like... Yeah, it doesn't look like too much is happening over here anymore. He has a little speed track here for testing how fast horses are. Testing of jumps. And these are the junk horses. These are the okay horses he's currently breeding, I think. Although I don't know if he comes over here much anymore because of his move. And over here was a thing, and as you can see, there's a little 30. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And that is this general area. And if we just go ahead and fly back over here, we'll go back over Vilmer stuff. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry. And we're back here at this area. So now we're going to go take a tour through my castle. Then we'll go through the farms and back through the villages and stuff like that. So, community chest for people to put stuff in. Booking quill as well. Server complaints. Suggestions about the server. Some 2 things in there. And donations to server admin. I will have to see what that is. I already know what these 2 are. He wanted a special crossbow, but he probably won't get it because it's basically a machine gun. Like this. And he's probably not getting one. This other one was something else, and I forget what it is, but I'll look into it later. And I got myself a fancy front door. Fancy if I say so myself. And of course it closed again. It'd be funny if it broke while I was watching it. That would have been hilarious. Anyway, these banners have been made by Oh, jeepers, I forget his name, but I'll think of it shortly. And just each side looks exactly like this, except each one has a different colored set of banners. And this castle is not the best looking thing, but it's a castle and it's good. It wasn't meant to be extremely great, but yeah, it was one of my first builds here. And throne, yes, nice by him. And the reason I can't pronounce these names is they're mostly Dutch, and I don't speak Dutch, so that is a minor problem. Anyway, and we got 2 more little cubby holes over here. Let's go up. Let's go up to the top. We're gonna go ahead and take a look over here. Speed up. There we go. Right down here is a little village that we'll be taking a tour through shortly, and there is a King of the Ladder thing that we'll be taking a look there. And over there is the embassy for Aurora. Over here we can see kind of just the same area. And over here there is the same type of area. And over here, looking at this. So let's go ahead and drop down through the hole again. There we go. Now let's go ahead and head around, and we're out here. Once again, this is just a little area down here. Doesn't really mean much. And there's my secret room which has a bunch of my stuff in it. And if we go out this way, the path goes over that way, and we have more banners and lights and whatnot. Here's kind of like a bridge or a docking place, whatever you want to call it. And if you go up this way and proceed to the right, you come here to the community well. Now we're going to go ahead and proceed this way over here. And we come to the pools and hot tubs. And somebody left a horse here. Okay. This is the freshwater pool, the cool pool or whatever, it's a pool. This one's considered a hot tub because we have the stuff down here, and you can't actually get out of here by climbing out because it sucks you down. So you have to actually get off the other sides, and it's hot because of the stuff underneath. So at least, whatever you want to call it, head cannon, whatever you want to call it. And here's just general farms, watermelon, carrots, beetroot, wheat, and potatoes. That gotta go, that gotta go, that gotta clear off the sides here. There we go. Then we got chickens, sheep, pigs, and cows. I should clear out some of these. There's too many of them. Yeah, we'll clear them out at some point. Wait. I love this bow. There we go. That's slightly better. And sheep. Got to keep some of the animals to cut down a little bit because too many of them and it starts lagging the server, but we'll cut them down a little bit. I don't actually need them. I'm in creative. But basically, if anybody comes on and wants to grab an animal type, they can just grab some and take them wherever they need them. Basically, a guaranteed find compared to having to find them in the wild, since it's a server, and it's not going to spawn as many as normal. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look-see. So, the first building we're going to come to is the blacksmith. You can use it if you wish. For if any new players show up, they can proceed to use it. We got some fully stocked stuff, anvils, and some chests here, and that right there. This contains some special items for me, and since I'm in creative and I don't want to always have them on me. And this is the library and enchanting room. I just call it the library. Basically a full-on enchanting thing, and some storage in case people drop stuff off here and want to use it. I don't know, whatever. Okay, and if we take a look down here, this is to the Hall of Banners for the banners that various people have made on the server. And we're going to go ahead and take a look. This is the banner of Aurora. This one is the flag of the Cold Ones. This one is a red dragon for me by that guy. He's made most of them. And this is the flag of the Moon SMP. This is the prototype flag of Oasis, which is a bunch of different clans got together and made another the Group of clans? Words, man, they're great. This is just an owl that he made, Netflix and chill flag, and of course there's like duplicates right here, in case you want to take some. The mirror, because there's a little mirror effect. Window to Oasis, basically a little window thing there, looks pretty cool. And these here are all Phoenix Have Risen ones of just various different colors. And of course the blue dragon for me. And then this is the Flag Oasis, because they like that better. And then this is a banner made for Kunzim. I think that's how it's pronounced. He told me once, and I think I remember. But as you can see, most of these were made by Dylan Killam. So, yeah. And basically, if anyone ever makes more, there's room down here. Once again, there is a place for duplicates to be made, and normally I end up just duping them via, control click. That way, they don't have to waste time and resources to do so. Okay, next thing on the list, we got that. Yep, we got that. Next thing on the list is Lucky Loot. Press button once a day for minor loot. And basically, so that way they can come in here, press a button, and a piece of loot comes and goes like this. And in there's diamonds, emeralds, gold. And I think that's it. No, there's one other thing in there, but I forget what it is. There's like 4 items in there that you can get. And I restock it on the regular. And let's go ahead and have a look-see in here. This is the newest room. It doesn't actually have a sign. I need to sign it at some point. But this is essentially a potion brewing room, so people can brew potions if they need. And there's one of my villagers. Hey, Shady. How you doing, Shady? You're gonna go back to your bed? Okay, good. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and proceed this way. This is a King of the ladder, You're supposed to climb on it, beat each other top, knock everybody else off kind of thing. Your standard King of the Ladder. But it's survival player. And you know what? I need to place beds near here. I should do a thing with beds for that thing. Probably right over there. Anyway, we'll get to that. And we'll get to that eventually. Anyway, right here's a shooting range. Basically, how many targets hit in 15 shots, 1 hit per target. How many targets they hit with 15 shots in using crossbows, and over here is using bows. One thing, and if we go ahead and we can turn the lights on and off, so it's dark, you can light it up, and how it works is basically just a target, whatever you want to call it, right above a dispenser, and it shoots up and hits the target, making a giant thing. It doesn't work so well for ones that are buried or ones that are underwater, like that one. I almost made it. Come on. There you go. That one actually works. Wow, okay. Some of them don't work. I literally should figure in something. Maybe I should just run them to somewhere and have them shoot back there or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out at some point. Anyway, but currently that's just the state of it. Some of these projects could be improved, but they're mostly done to be done. To be cool, fancy, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, if we go ahead and proceed to this one right here. This is basically plots for if they want to put a little store in here. They can go ahead and do so. And there's 4 of them, and of course everything's completely symmetrical. So, go ahead and proceed out. Now we got the whoosh button. Press button to go whoosh. If we go ahead and press a button, we get we get a jump boost, and if we go ahead and jump, it is jump boost 50, which means we get a very high overview of the land. And you just go ahead and keep pressing spacebar when you hit the bottom, and you'll proceed to go flying again, because we have jump boost that lasts for 10 seconds yet. 30 seconds total. And then if you just want to stop, you just hold shift here, and you'll land. If you go ahead and do the jump thing, and then go off the pad, and land, you'll most likely die. So, anyway, this guy is Shady. He is a shady person. You should not talk to him ever. But he does have some okay traits, I guess. Anyway, if we go in here, this is Shady the Junk Dealer. And this one was recently added. And basically, 8 stacks of any one item per diamond. So basically, if you have 8 stacks of dirt, you can stick 8 stacks of dirt in here and take the diamond. Basically, it's a way for people to farm diamonds, kind of, without going mining if they don't like mining. And also for people to get rid of junk items. I guess. I don't know. At least that's the idea. Whether or not it works, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. If we proceed over here, we will notice we will be getting to the Aurora embassy right here. And in here, there's just a basic thing with their flag and windows and stuff like that. They really need to get a lectern in here and, you know, put their manifesto or something in here, you know? Spice it up a bit. There's a little bit of an upstairs, I think. Yeah, just like, yep, just 4 beds and chests. So, nothing too fancy, but hey, doesn't need to be. Head out this way. Door closed behind you. Perfect. And I'm thinking that is everything here. I think that's everything here, which we're at 25 minutes. I think we're ahead of schedule. So, we're going to go ahead and F3 and face south this way because we're going to be teleporting because I have those fancy powers. And we're going to be going to this place because I have notes. Bing! Let it load in for a sec since it stalled out for a moment, and we're gonna wiggle around a little bit and then look behind us. But we're currently standing on top of a thing, so let's go ahead and hop off and proceed to be back this way a little bit. So basically, we're now going to be approaching Aurora. And this is like the main normal area of Aurora, where they have houses and whatnot. So right here is the watchtower for watching out over the bay, and here is their harbor. This was custom built by one of them, and everything here's normal. And they did a fancy thing of hiding light underneath them, and you can see there's slightly different colored logs to show like it's wet or something. So, and a boat that does not match any of the wood around here. Shame. Anyway, if we go ahead and proceed down the pathway, we're gonna go ahead and first take a left, to my favorite building because yeah, because they built it for me. And this is that's a blank sign. This is a church of Festfet, because apparently I'm a god and I'm fancy and deserve a church. I have no idea why in the world they did this, but they did. I think it's when I used to be, when I wasn't in the Discord server, because I didn't know they actually had started one, because it's complicated. But basically, they built me a church, and I'm called God because stuff and things, and we'll probably see a thing about that at one of these points. And apparently, this is my pulpit where I stand behind and preach. Don't ask questions, please. I get nervous every time. Anyway, that's the church, and it looks pretty fancy. I like it. And let's go ahead and then go around those buildings and up like that. And let's speed on over here. Ooh, looks like they're building a new building right there. Let's go ahead and speed over here. And Kyuzim. And we got Kyuzim's rack, because apparently he needs one. Hey, we got a dinner bone right there. He is a real bonehead. I'll see myself out. And there's another one over there. And apparently we got some more saddles and golden horse armor in there. Speed over here. This is currently just a filler house, and he just burnt to a toast. Toasty. I can't spell. There we go. Toasty. And this is just a filler house at the moment, I believe. I don't know if anybody actually lives here. But filler house at the moment. And over here used to be, if we make a right out of here, we'll notice over here, this flat area here, this used to be an embassy for the cold ones. But there was a disagreement, and the cold ones are no longer welcome here. At least that's what I'm going to say, because it's a little bit more complicated than that. And here's a... Hey, this is the box for what's his name. That's a special box for somebody. building materials that they asked me for. And let's go ahead and take a look through here. This is a fort castle of Aurora, as you can see by the various flags in here. We're going to proceed to the first floor, where they have some accommodations for people. Take a look on the right. We have a green one, with that color stuff and a painting. We have a black one over here, which is basically the same thing, except everything's darker colored. We have a brown one, and then a gray one. It's really weird. The only bright colored one is the green one. We don't have like a red one or a brown or a orange one. It's gray, black, and green. That's weird. Anyway, proceeding onward. Let's go ahead and take a look up here. This is just empty up here because they're probably eventually going to fill this in, but it's a large enough building and it has everything it needs already, so leave that open for now. If we go ahead and proceed out here, we'll go ahead and take a look here. Now, this is just netherite. Netherite? No. Blocks! Blocks that are lit on fire. Fire tick is not on, so none of the stuff. So I can literally set fire to stuff and it will not burn. So that's nice. And in here's just a little bedroom. And the reason these doors are facing the way they are is because you can like shoot them as much as possible, and they're limited to come one way through. And that's the actual point of that, totally. And I totally helped with that. Totally not his idea. Anyway, we'll go through this door. And as you can see, we can actually get up on top of these guys and look out. That is definitely a new building. And we got some material and stuff down there. So let's go ahead and have, ooh, hey, cows. Moo. Anyway. Empty chest. Moo moo. Ow. Oh, wow. I didn't actually expect that. Anyway, let's proceed this way. We're a professional doing a professional job, right? No. No, we're not. Anyway. This will be referenced later, if he did not destroy the original shrine to me. That's just weird. That's a weird sentence. It's a shrine to me. Shrine to Fast Fat. Anyway, this might be referenced later, but there is a boatload of blocks in here for the building of that thing and all the other various projects they have here. And hi, buddy. Pardon me. There we go. I like my bow. Oh, that's just a filler house. There's nothing really in it. And let's proceed this way. Wait a second. Wait. There we go. Explosion! Okay. Okay. Let's take a look in here. And this is another just mostly empty house. I thought it was going to be stables or a farmhouse, but it's apparently not. And we're going to go ahead and take the... No, we're not going to take the bridge. We're going to go this way. And if we go ahead and proceed up this way. And take a look here. And basically this proceeds down there, then it splits into a Y here. And we're going to go this way, and up and around. And this is somebody's house, I think. I think it's mostly empty, though. Hey, buddy, you're in the wrong house. There we go. And of course, there's various settings and stuff in here. And, oop, hey, buddy. You did. And it goes even further. Now, last time, I was an idiot and just went busting through there. And this time I could go that way, but why keep it? Why go away from tradition? Oh, perfect. Busting through everything instead of going around it. Oh, baby. Anyway, if we go ahead and go this way, I believe that's a certain type of flag, which is go him. And this is all Dylan. I can't pronounce the name. I'm just gonna go with that. Anyway, this is all the various flags you've seen before because he's the one that made them. And this has a little banner chest, which just shows all the various banner things and stuff like that. Once again, banner types. Your true beauty lies within yourself. Aww. I can't see myself, that's a problem. Wait, what is it? F5? Hey, there's myself. Apparently I have red eyes. I did not realize that. And this was a pun, because if you go ahead and open up... This is a pun I did for him, because I really liked how he's doing banner, so I gave him a lot of dyes and stuff. And I'm dying for some cool banners. Dying. Oh, man. Anyway, he has various things right here. These little poochies over here, his good doggies. And if we go ahead and go up here, here we go. And going up here, there is that guy right there, and it's, the moon symbol. You got your moon right there with a cliff and some trees. It looks fancy. Anyway, that's that. Oh, wait. This, if we go over this way, we should see some sheep on our right. There we go. And a hayfield. Wheat field, sorry. This way, up and around. We get to a clock tower, which is fancy. And if we go ahead and fall down, there's a bridge right there, and various other things. Yep, down through there. Oh, right, we gotta go, let's see here. We need to visit that house, and that, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go down here first. This is Meline Me's now, since he moved to Aurora. Got a little cow thing there. I hope he didn't lose his horse that I was here last time. And if we go in here, we can go ahead and see their stuff here. Looks like I'm the only one online now. Perfect. Perfect for recording video. And there is absolutely nothing there. I did that last time. And if we go ahead and up around, this is his building. And it's just a little cramped and tight in here, from my opinion. But it does not appear to be fully finished yet, so... And there we go. Wait, that might have been there deliberately. I'll never know. Okay, and we got mobs again. There we go. He did. Okay, that's this place. So let's go ahead and proceed back up. Okay, here's bridge number 1, and we gotta visit this house right here. He is a good Pucho called Pebbles. Yes, Pebbles, you're a good dog. And you're on your dog bed right there. Spiders downstairs, apparently. Here's some mob heads, a gray shulker box with... Huh, interesting. I don't think it was for this guy, though. Anyway, if we proceed up here, he has a book here that says, "What are you doing in my house?" And I can't edit it. Shoot. Oh, man. Wait. Sign. Gotta do a sign. Reading your books. They are entertaining. Perfect. Perfect. And if we go ahead and take a look in here, we got his slippers in here, which are chainmail boots that he just set in here at one point. I centered them and named them slippers and put them on both sides because I am a genius and like playing pranks. I don't know, it's just something weird to do, so I did it. And we're going to go ahead and just run down here and go out the front door. Wait, is there a basement? No, no basement. Okay, that's this house, so let's go ahead and shoot this guy. And this. There we go. Hi, expert sniper. My expert sniper. Yes, expert sniper. Anyway. This just goes, if we go ahead and go up here, I think this just goes up and around to this clock tower over here. And, yep, right over here. Arf. Arf. Arf you. Oh, anyway, this pathway is not the best constructed for actually getting across, but hey, who says it has to be good? And this just goes up over here for reasons. And if we go ahead and stand up here, we can stand up here. And basically, this pathway is meant to get over there. And hey, he did adjust it. So this bridge here was a little bit awkward before. Now it looks a little bit better. It's not perfect, but you know, it's Minecraft. If you're expecting perfection, you're expecting too much out of the game. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a jump down. Whee! Perfect. Creeper, go bye-bye. There we go. You too. Nice. Okay. My house. Yes, yes. Something about sorry about the farm, I think. I'm not sure. Thing. Once again, Dutch. You got some chests, and if we go down here, and we go ahead and break through this wall, we go ahead and take a look. There is a battle map down here. Battle map. Anyway, there's God's Eye, and there is When Will He Notice? So there is a minor joke about this. He had showed me this a long time ago. Hello. He showed me this a long time ago, and I had given him God's Eye to stick in his house somewhere, because reference to the Fast and the Furious thing, you know, see everywhere. Anyway, and he had put it over there on that wall, right like that. And so then what I did is I made another one called When Will He Notice, and put it there, and moved the God's Eye one over to here. And he didn't notice for a while. So, that was pretty funny. Anyway, that's it, and here's some chests over there. So, and I think this house is mostly considered done. I don't know if he's practically working a little bit as much anymore. Hey, buddy. Dead. And let's go. Okay, if we go ahead and follow this path here, and make a right this way, and come up this way, we're going to be at the Aurora War Base. Hey, it's still there. Perfect. Yeah, it's been a while since he's here. Anyway, this is the Aurora War Base, which we're going to go ahead and have a tour through right here. And then you do paths and cow farm, apparently. And they got stuff there, and we got rafts, this too. Interesting. We got a trash can, which I created, and they just kept using, since apparently they never had a trash can for the longest time. A breeding station for the villagers, and buttons to open them as well for some reason. A trading hall with villagers that are all maxed out, thanks to me, because I'm a nice guy, I guess? I don't know. Wait. Bebe. Do they all have names? No. What's that one? Interesting. I don't know why somebody named that one. And this is sleeping quarters where people are sleeping. And their portal. And the enchanting room. It's right here. And meeting room. Where they have a meeting room. And I think we can read this book. Ah, nothing. And I can't do anything. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take it. They will never know. Okay, armory. They have a lot of armor in here. And Aurora Library. The library of various books. Alliance, Declaration, Runaways, and Aspiration. This document clarifies the working together of these two nations, which is Aurora and Aspiration, which we'll be checking in Aspiration a little bit later. They've been less active than Aurora. Aurora's been the most active. This means that both nations must follow the following rules to assure that this document is not betrayed. And there is now 8 pages of stuff to read. And we're going to be skipping every single one of them. Sorry. Oh, and then this one here is the Transportation Treaty. Basically, these 3 clans have agreed not to use elytras because then things like walls have become irrelevant. There's no point in having walls because, yeah. And basically, this page here is basically saying the fine, the elytra usage, and the nether. You can't just travel around quickly in the nether. You have to travel at least 2,500 blocks in order to do it. Now, this is just for these 2 these 2 or 3 clans, they're not for everybody. So if you're not part of either of these clans, you don't need to use it, supposedly. Although if you're going to be going to war with them, it would be nice, if you didn't, because you could just hop over their walls. Anyway, and just various things. So, and this was the treaty agreement between the cold ones and the other ones, but that kind of fell through because there was a thing that happened. Another trash can. Another trash can. I did not make this one. This is an XP farm. Basically, you cook up cactus that grows, and then you can take out the things. Take out the things to get XP. And I'm thinking that is everything right here. Yep, it is. So we're going to go ahead and take another speedy thing back this way. And we will be quickly... Okay, right about here, there is random garbage. Okay, not random garbage, but anyway. This is a storage area for them, and river farm, and various things like that. And these are just some signs stating who all lives here. Right there. Dylan kill them. At least that's how I pronounce it. Now, this is Temple to Server God. And I am the Server God. Oh, man. It's complicated. Basically, I just hop on and give them gifts. Occasionally, when I did not know there was Discord. And once I knew the Discord, I became a little more less God, more friend. But anyway. Tribute to our Lord Fast Fat. That's me. Right there. And as you can see, Fast Fat, 0 milliseconds because the server is literally in my basement. Should start playing more. Okay. And he fell from dead. Okay, the Holy Book of Celestial Quotes. Community book. New quotes welcome. Please follow format. And this is... yeah. And then the Lord came up to them and said, nah, lol. I don't know what that's from, but it's a thing. As he started offering our food and supplies to our Lord, he looked down on us and said, have your offerings 60 forward. Laughed my ass off. So basically, they'd throw me a fish, and I just middle click on it and throw them 64 fish. Basically, have your offerings 60 forward. And I do that for various cheap items like fish, various food items, things like that. I would not do it for like diamond and stuff like that because that's just giving too much. But anyway. Seeing as his mortal followers starting fight over his attention and mighty supplies, he laughed by himself and said, ha ha ha! Yes! Fight for... Oh boy, that's like way blowing things out. Ha ha ha! Yeah! Oh, be cheapers, that's still way blowing it out. I'm gonna start your laughing that doesn't blow out the things. Ha ha ha! Okay, nope, that's just weird. Ha ha ha! Yes, fight for my amusement. Okay, there we go. We didn't actually blow any eardrums out that time, I don't think. At least I hope I didn't. Oh, man. Anyway, whilst he was walking around watching the workers in action, he made eye contact with one and said, yo, have this stuff, man. Okay, not quite the man stuff, but anyway. And proceeded to set the man up with a lifetime supply of stone. And that was the whole bunch of stone brick that was chilling in those massive amounts of chests. So, that's what that's referencing. Anyway, next thing is we need to proceed in which direction? This way? Yeah, and follow this pathway. I know exactly where I'm going. Trust me. Oh, man. Another bridge right there. And a tunnel right there, which goes through this mountain range right here, and then it goes to here, and then there's this giant wall that runs the whole length. So, and the path continues on this way, and obviously becomes less decorated because it's not, those people are the ones that initiated the path, and these people haven't kept up with it. So, and this is another faction over here, and they have they created a fighting arena right here, and there's my chair with my little bell that ding dings, because I got to be able to start the fights. And there's various work being done here, and this their little farm. Berry patch. Trapdoors. Okay. And then we have the Lucky Diamond story. So, one of them were mining, and basically they were mining for diamonds. So I was like, here, have a lucky diamond, you know. And instead of actually doing it for anything, he just stuck it here. And eventually, I was like, okay, cool. And then I added 2 more and pointed them towards each other and stuck one up there. So they had 4 of them. And that eventually went to 9 of them, with 1 being in the middle and the rest pointing towards that one in the middle. It escalated weirdly, and they put iron blocks here for some reason. And when he first came, and this sign here is related to when they were first on the server when I wasn't around. They'd showed up, I wasn't around, and basically normally I hand out cakes to everybody. Well, you have been gone a while. I gave them a bunch of cakes, and this is what they proceeded to do with said cakes, is make a 4 out of them. Yeah, he hasn't been around for a good month or 2 or 3, so. And there's some beds, some stuff like that. And boy, that's a boatload of sheep and cows. Okay, just had to check. Now, if we go ahead and proceed this way, I think we will notice that there will be, I think it's this way, there is going to be some more of them, of the same faction, but at like a different base. So, let's proceed this way. Let me check my map. And we're shooting south. This way. And let's have a look-see. Yep, there's their massive tower. They've built this massive tower. And they've been oh man, they did paths now. Cool. And that building's finished. I'm not up here as much as some other places, because they are not active as much as when I am. So therefore I don't teleport around to them as much. Normally when I'm online, I just randomly teleport to people and like see what they're doing. And depending on what they're doing, I might give them something to help with that task. Or I might help with the task and directly if they're trying to level land or something like that. That is a lot of polished blackstone. Anyway, looks like there's random items in here. Is that wool? Yeah, interesting. They need to clean up this area in here because, man, mobs are spawning. And they got a bridge here. They're currently leveling out that for a wall, I think. Which, by the way, the wall when it's done will look fantastic. There, the other portals here. They got 2 beacons over there. They got that there. Pens, farm. Shaking the mouse a lot. Sorry. Enchanting table, and this is the project, or supplies for the project. We're not gonna look too closely at that. And check it out. Okay, and this is okay. These are all empty. I would say. I think that's about right. And there's a hive. I don't know why he's roasting the hive, to be honest. Boy, that guy needs repaired. I think he can be done like this. There you go. Now he's all nice and healthy and happy. And we got some villagers in there, as you can see. We're not going to disturb them because they're not mine. And it's getting dark again. And we've been doing this for 50-some minutes. And this here is a reed farm for reed paper, probably. And then if we go over here and have a look here, we'll go ahead and see the fact that there are an iron farm. If we check the supply, you can see there's plenty there. And if we go ahead and sperm this way, if we go ahead and take a look this way, this is a creeper farm, and let's check their spoils. They probably don't have much because they probably need to be active and around for it to be running, since it's not in prime chunks, but it's running. And also, they might be actively using it. I'm not sure. Anyway, that is Aurora and another main faction. And that is Creeper dying. $55 minutes in. Okay. Yep, just informing him that I've been running now for 55 minutes. Okay. Probably longer this time. Okay. Now, next location. Aspiration. They had been on this island for a few days. We're going to be teleporting to them. Whee! Turn around. And this is their place. They've only been here for like half a week, something like that. It's not been terribly long. But basically, this is their base so far, and they have a speed beacon, since they want to be speed demons. What kind of speed is it? Speed. Can I? Ooh, so they don't have a speed 2. Ooh. I may have to play with play with that. But not now. Maybe at some point I will make that a speed 2 beacon, just, without telling them. But great, they're probably gonna watch this and then they'll know. Anyway, moving on, because I totally won't do that. Nope, won't do that. Here's their project board. This used to be in Dutch, but then this dude put a sign here, translate board to English, so that I can read it. They're nice guys. And they're making Ice Route, Fisher Place, Feather Nether Portal Island, Harbor, 3-stack iron blocks or something, another fortress coordinates, and state secrets. Ooh, state secrets. Ooh. Because Aspiration, they're technically a clan, then they have secrets and stuff. And it's been going an hour, my voice is starting to die, I think. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit. They have a farm of various items and stuff. They have cactus thingies that at one point shot fireworks because I was right-clicking with fireworks in my hand to bone meal it, and it started shooting fireworks. It was funny. They kind of backed away pretty quickly when that started happening. And sheep, and another portal, and the donkey's just chilling there. And if we go ahead and go this way, yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is here. So if we go ahead and hop in this one, yeah, and go down, and this way. Oh, I'm an idiot. Down. Step out of the water. You're right, and here. This is their storage area. They have a flag right there. And to get up there, you just go in here, open the door, and hop in this one, and get out of here. And close the door. And that is basically all Aspiration is, because they haven't been here for extremely long. But they've been here. So, on to the next people. Which is the God ones. And I think these are the people we're going to stop with, since these are covering basically all the main clans. There are a few outliers, and what did I do? Did I forget to do a negative? I forgot something. So, nobody pay any mind, because we're just going to teleport directly to the person. And we're here. And if we go ahead and take a look at the board, he has some people here. And if we take a look, this is the interior of his base. And we're going to go ahead and walk out of here. And he has people outside. There we go. And basically, he wants to create this giant island, so I told him to sign everything to make sure people know that's his and not to trespass. Gave him a bunch of signs to do so, and obviously he hasn't done that yet. Another portal right there. Wheat farm right there. Snowy is alive. Good, good. I had to replace him once already. And a house. Basic houses he's done. Another basic house in here. And another one over here. So he's working at slowly building up the village, which is kind of nice. Farms and various things like that. He has not been around here either much, and I think a lot of what he's done is actually underground that we're not going to take a look at. So because secret state things or stuff. So yeah, we're a minute and 30 seconds. An hour and 30 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and TP to spawn. And see if we can go ahead and get to the bouncy thing and see if we can get to the bouncy thing. And down, 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 down. Push button and jump. Yahoo! And